In this video, I will be installing a K&N high flow air filter, part number HA-5013, into a 2015 Honda CB500F. This will be the same for a CBR500R and a CB500X. The tools used to install this filter are two Phillips head screwdrivers and a 5mm Allen wrench. Optionally, you can also have a 10mm socket for the battery. First, you'll remove the rear seat with a key, and then you'll use your Allen wrench to loosen these two bolts on the back of the main rider's seat. Once you remove the rear seat, you'll then see the battery, and here you'll be removing it with two Phillips head screws, or you can also use the 10mm socket to remove those. Here I have my battery cables removed. You can see my battery tender lines as well. Now what we need to do is remove the battery tie down, which you just push with your thumb and it'll slide off. And with that out of the way, you can now just pull and remove the battery. You will now clearly see three Phillips head screws that you must remove. One holds a wiring harness and the other two are the top two screws for the air box. You now need to get the two bottom screws for the air box, which you can see here on the right and also one on the left. You'll need to maybe use two different screwdriver lengths to get those out of there. Once those screws are removed, the airbox will be completely loose and will come off with no force whatsoever. Just simply slide it out and remove it. And here you can see what the stock filter element looks like. To remove the stock filter, you'll remove these four Phillips head screws, two on each side. Once removed, you can look inside the filter and see how gnarly everything is in there. And you can also wipe and clean off the snorkel. This is the K&N filter element. To properly install it, the rubber has to cover the four stock screw holes. You must leave the screws out. And now just press to slide it on in place. Now you begin reassembly by taking the new filter attached to the snorkel and slide it back in to the airbox where it came. And once you start to tighten everything, there should be no play at all. What you can see is I've now tightened all of the screws and there's no play in the airbox whatsoever. Before reinstalling the battery, don't forget to hook the battery stay into the hook provided and pull it out of the way. And then you can slide your battery in and attach it. Now I'm ready to reconnect the battery and my battery tender cables. So here everything is now reinstalled, including my battery tender cables. Everything is tight and secure. So from here we will reinstall the seat by tightening the two Allen bolts and reinstall the rear seat, and you are finished. When you're finished, all you should have left are the four screws that held the original filter on, as well as the original filter. All that's left is now to start it up and see how it sounds.